What's happening, people? It's the homie Smitster 400, one half of Straight Off the Ave. Shout out to my co-host, Mr. Dubbins, and this is Smitster Reacts. And right now, what I got for y'all is the homie Katt Williams, man. If y'all remember a little while ago, he went off on the radio with the chick Wanda, you know what I'm saying? And apparently, Katt Williams feel like Wanda tried to off him at one point or another. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into this video and we're gonna hop in on the end and do the reaction, man. Shout out to the subscribers. You know, like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you made it to this video, go ahead and give us a goddamn like and a subscribe. You feel me? Let's go.
I just know that it was a setup.
Right.
And remember, they tried to kill me this same weekend. Not in jokes. With a real gun in my real face on real camera.
Hey, did the husband really pull a gun on you, Katt?
That's what I was wondering, because I feel like you wouldn't allow that kind of thing to happen.
She also posted some messages between her and NBA YoungBoy. She said, "Mind you, I dropped my son off the end of August. He wanted me to come get him 2 weeks into being there."
It's been a good 6 years since that unforgettable moment when Katt Williams verbally destroyed radio host Wanda Smith, setting the internet ablaze with their viral clash. Fast forward to the present day, and Katt is now spilling exclusive details on how Wanda tried to set him up and send her husband with a gun to kill him. It seems Wanda took deep offense to Katt's on-air roasting and went so far as to orchestrate a plan to put Katt in a potentially life-threatening situation. Oddly enough, back in the day, this bizarre incident flew somewhat under the radar and people dismissed it as Katt just getting into trouble. However, Katt is now peeling back the layers, offering up more details on the alleged setup orchestrated by Wanda, and fans are saying that if Katt's claims hold water, Wanda and her husband should face legal consequences.
This lady is trying to embarrass me in front of a largely homosexual fan base. That's why she got canceled. Gay people don't take it kindly that you would, as a derogatory, call me gay. Gay people don't feel like it's derogatory.
In case you missed it, Katt Williams made a splash on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast a few weeks back and spilled some serious tea on multiple individuals from the comedy world. But the real juicy part came about an hour into the conversation when Shannon brought up Katt's 2018 face-off with Wanda Smith on the V103 Atlanta radio show, Frank and Wanda in the Morning. To give you some context, back in September 2018, Katt and fellow comedian Red Grant were guests of Frank and Wanda in the Morning, as Red was gearing up to do a series of shows in Atlanta. Their entire 20-minute exchange was gold and quickly skyrocketed to viral stardom, becoming V103's most watched clip ever, mainly because Katt quickly turned the interview into a whole roast after Wanda tried and failed to throw some shady jabs at him. The interview started off well, but things took a turn when Katt brought up Tiffany Haddish and her, pointing out that Tiffany secured a Netflix deal without even hitting the road on a comedy tour. And despite Tiffany's 2 decades in the comedy game, Katt argued that no one could pinpoint a single original joke she wrote. Katt went on to talk about how it's crazy that other talented black female comedians often get the cold shoulder from the big media companies, while someone like Tiffany, who doesn't write her material, seems to be getting all the hype. And according to Katt, the reason behind this is that Tiffany was handpicked by the big shots as the safe choice to cater to the white audience. Now, here's where things get spicy. Wanda claimed that Tiffany blew up because she's real, but Katt dismissed this, saying Tiffany rose to the top of the black female comedy hierarchy for 2 reasons. Firstly, the fact she always talks about being with white men, and secondly, her light skin.
Wherever you
Haddish,
at under the sound of my voice, do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So hey, you can say whatever you want. She said she got a disease, but JJ, don't nobody check for that. I support Linnell, Melanie Camacho, Miss Laura, all the people that got skipped over in the list between now and then. There's no shade to nobody. Yeah. We are in the only business where, as a black woman, what you look like is not supposed to be held against you. And time again, they show you that you can be sidetracked by anything light-skinned. So Knock it off.
The vibe between Katt and Wanda was undeniably off, and Wanda decided to make things worse by throwing shade and tossing a random question about Katt's culinary skills for his kids. But Katt wasted no time in laying down one verbal smackdown after another on Wanda, and he tagged her as a poor interviewer.
You cook? Do you cook for your kids?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they're proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have?
Now, for a minute there, they managed to share a laugh, and it seemed like the storm had passed. But then Katt threw a curveball by bringing up Wanda's kids, turning the interview into a full-blown comedy special.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I said, what do they like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean.
I said, you answer the question and just tell me.
Man, you're a strong black woman. Is it okay for me to answer?
Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like you like me a little bit. It's starting to bleed over the airwaves.
It is.
I have 3 boys.
Excellent.
Yes, I do.
Aren't boys simple?
Hmm?
Aren't boys simple?
They can be. They can be. Yeah.
Wanda knows she
I'm what?
She didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that you
Well,
didn't.
that's all right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Your boys say, yeah.
They like for me to. I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love my baked chicken.
Hey, right now, look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me does it say heat up water?
Wanda laughed, but you could tell she was fuming, and she tried to shift the focus by bringing up Katt's past legal troubles and poking fun at his hair.
She set
However,
herself
this
up.
move quickly backfired on her.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am, and getting out to tell you. I see why people come to Wanda's show.
Yeah.
Because Frank Ski puts it down.
That's right. Get on out of here with your crazy ass.
Is he crazy?
And help me get to the salon. All right, it's the People Station Viewer 3. Your hair is kind of...
She shouldn't have did that.
That joint was.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
She shouldn't have did that.
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural.
Come run one of your gnarled
What,
fingers.
here.
While you on air.
Come
so
on.
they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry, ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay?
Only one of our hands moving while we talk.
Are you all right this morning?
Near the end of the interview, Wanda couldn't resist taking another jab at Katt's hair, calling him Lil Mama and seemingly insinuating he was gay. But she found herself on the receiving end of another reality check as Katt quickly put her in her place.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me down.
Whatever, Lil Mama.
If your cholesterol is 600,
Whatever, Lil Mama.
I'm Lil Mama's baby daddy.
No, you Lil Mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
And what
girl.
are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
Oh, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
Yes,
big in
ma'am.
prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it
yeah.
off. Prison and jail aren't the same.
Now, here's where things took a serious turn. Wanda just couldn't shake off the humiliation Katt dished out on air. Rumor has it she took matters into her own hands, allegedly sending her husband and son to confront Katt with a gun. It all went down on September 15th, 2018, right outside the Atlanta Comedy Theater, where Wanda was hosting a comedy night. In the parking lot, Wanda's husband, Lamorris Sellers, supposedly confronted Katt and brandished a weapon. Security footage that later made its way into the public eye captured the exchange between Katt and Wanda before her husband entered the scene, chasing after Katt. According to the police report, Wanda's husband admitted to chasing after Katt. However, he denied he pulled a gun on him, insisting that he accidentally dropped his piece while running. Now, Wanda had her take on the incident too, a few days later on her radio show, claiming that Katt came there to diss her unprovoked and her husband was just protecting her, but the plot thickens. Fast forward to September 19th, and TMZ unleashed a bombshell by dropping fresh security footage. Lo and behold, it showed Wanda's husband wielding a gun and chasing Katt into a nearby grocery store. However, the video didn't capture Sellers Sellers directly pointing the firearm at Katt, so Sellers again claimed he wasn't on a mission to shoot anyone. But the repercussions from that viral interview lingered. In January 2019, months after the Katt-Wanda showdown, V103 Atlanta gave Wanda the boot. They never revealed why they fired her, but speculation ran wild, with many connecting the dots to Wanda's "Lil Mama" comments and what seemed like an attempt to insinuate that being gay is an insult. Also, the fact Wanda said all this in Atlanta, a city known for its vibrant black gay male community, probably didn't help her case. But now, Katt is spilling the beans on what truly went down, and he shared with Shannon Sharp that the catalyst for the entire situation was something Wanda said to him before the interview even kicked off. According to Katt, Wanda reassured him that she wouldn't ask anything about his legal troubles or his children. However, things took a turn when Katt confronted her about the whole Tiffany Haddish narrative, and Wanda, desperate to put Katt on the spot, brought up his kids and his stint in jail.
It wasn't just that part. It was the fact that before I go in there, she has a conversation about, okay, now, I just want to talk to you because you just wanted Emmy for the city of Atlanta, and this is in Atlanta, and they just want to hear about the Emmy and hear from you and to thank you for what you did putting the city on.
Right, okay.
And we won't talk about your kids. We won't talk about jail, no cases. We ain't gonna talk about none of that.
Right.
And immediately gets in there and goes the opposite way. You can't flip up on me because you're an inferior comedian. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm never gonna call you out of your name. I'm never gonna say anything disrespectful to people that look like you. It's a very thin line I gotta call.
According to Katt, Wanda tried to humiliate him in front of her homosexual fan base, and he claimed that this is the primary reason why she got the boot and faded from the public eye.
But this lady is trying to embarrass me in front of a largely homosexual fan base. That's why she got canceled. Gay people don't take it kindly that you would, as a derogatory, call me gay. Gay people don't feel like it's derogatory. So why are you trying to shame me with something in a community I don't even belong in? There's no gay people saying I belong over there or been over there. But I have no hatred of over there, and how dare you?
Katt then addressed the incident with Wanda's husband, claiming the entire situation was a setup and that Wanda actually tried to get him killed over a joke.
Because I didn't even know any of the stuff that she had done to my fellow comedians until afterwards. I just know that it was a setup.
Right.
And remember, they tried to kill me this same weekend. Not in jokes, with a real gun in my real face on real camera. Understand, I'm losing my life for participating in something that goes along with my job. Like, it's two comedians, what do you mean? And the world was okay with it because it was me. Had that happened to anyone else, the world went crazy when Will smacked Chris. This is a person pulling a whole gun on a comedian in the confines of their job. It's really a weird situation when they hate you that bad.
One fan said, Katt should have sent both of them to jail. No mercy, no sympathy. If their family is messed up by jail, then good. It would teach you when you come out to not start insulting people on your radio show, and if you lose the roast, not to get violent. And another person wrote, the fact that she just stood there and didn't try to stop her husband or son speaks volumes and shows the world the type of person she really is. Wanda and lady should not be used in the same sentence. But how do you feel about this situation? Do you think Wanda actually wanted to set up Katt to get killed?
It appears that way, because why ain't she step in? You know what I'm saying? Like, why were they coming at him so aggressive? Katt's so much smaller than her husband, too. Why did her husband feel the need to brandish a weapon? And if it fell, I mean, he could have just stopped chasing him, picked it up, and been like, you know what I'm saying? But he obviously wanted to threaten him with that joint. He probably was trying to pull it out and it fell. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, if they said it, you know what I'm saying, but he had it in his face, then, you know. But overall, speaking on the initial situation that led to that, Katt was roasting her, bruh. But she set herself up. Like, she should have never pushed that man's buttons. Like, why would you push a comedian's buttons? A comedian named Katt Williams at that. But yeah, man, how y'all feel about this situation? Sound off in the comments, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This has been Smitster Reacts, you feel me? Shout out to everybody that made it this far in the video, the subscribers and non-subscribers. If you made it this far, you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. And tap in with us, man. New content daily. You feel me? It's the homie Smitster 400 signing off. Owie.